Hey guys, it's Mike here. Welcome to AutoVlog. Behind me I have the 2017 Ford F150 XLT. Let's do a full review of this crew cab F150 and see what's new for 2017. What we're looking at here is a 2017 Ford F150 in the XLT trim level. Out of all the truck reviews I've done over the years here, I've never done one with the sport package like this one has here today. So the reason why I wanted to do it is because I actually like the way they look better than an XLT with, let's say, the chrome package like I have myself. So let's see what's different with sport package versus the chrome package. So this truck is in the color magnetic. It's one of my favorite colors. When sun shines on it, it's a real beautiful sparkle to it. It's a metallic color. And what we see here is that it has a black grille and also body colored bumpers. So there's no chrome on the sport package. Some might not like that at all. Some like it. I'm one of them. Just gives it a little sportier look. It's more of a blacked out look. I do like chrome, but this just looks better. And as we walk around here, this truck has optional 20-inch wheels, and you see they're smoked out gray color. Very nice. Got black running boards. It is a crew cab, as I mentioned, so we'll take a look at the awesome head and leg room that you have in the back seat of an F-150. That is a super crew. We have the sport badging on the back here, and as we move around, you'll see that body colored bumpers back here as well. Now this XLT is the 302A package, so it's the highest equipment package for an XLT trim level in the F150. So you get remote start, that's one of the features. Hit the lock button once. Turn it off by hitting once. And as you can see, that is my favorite engine that this truck has as well. The 5.0 V8, that is. We'll talk more about that in a minute here. But while we're back here, you see the backup sensors, backup camera, and the tailgate unlocks with the key fob and locks with the key fob as well. Easy fuel, capless fuel tank system. Very convenient and nice. Never have to mess around with the cap. Five-digit code. Most Fords have that now. You can lock your key and all your belongings in the truck. Or you can keep your key and all your belongings in the truck, and you can lock it by holding 7, 8, and 9, 0 down. And it locks it. And then you can unlock it with the 5-digit code that is provided to you when you buy the truck. And as we move back to the front of the truck here, take a look at this awesome engine. It is the 385 horsepower and 387 pound-feet of torque, 5-liter V8. It's the same engine I have in my own personal truck, and I love it. It gives an awesome sound. For those of you that saw the driving video I did here, it was actually yesterday. You know how good this engine sounds, and I'm sure a lot of you can attest to how great this engine is. For 2017, the F150 owners who choose to buy a truck with a 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine now get upgraded horsepower and torque. So the EcoBoost engine, which is an awesome machine, twin turbo, now has 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. It also gets a 10-speed automatic transmission, although that transmission is only available if you pick the 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine. The 5.0 V8 is still paired to the 6-speed automatic transmission. Now the F150 boasts best-in-class towing for a half-ton truck, which is 12,200 pounds. Although it depends on how the truck is equipped. So if we look at the truck that we have here today, this is a crew cab, 145-inch wheelbase. It has the 5-liter V8, as we just mentioned. This truck here, and also I should mention, it has 355 gears. The axle ratio, we'll actually take a look at that here on the sticker. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but right here it says 355. I know the sun is blazing right now. 355 electronic locking rear axle. So if you have a truck like this, crew cab, 355 electronic locking rear axle, and the 5.0 V8, and 145-inch wheelbase, meaning you have the 5.5 foot bed instead of having a 157-inch wheelbase where you have the full 4 doors, but you have the 6.5 foot bed. So if it's equipped the way that this truck is here today, it is rated to tow at 9,000 pounds. And I should also add, I know that there's a lot of information here. I should also add, this truck has 4-wheel drive. It's not a 2-wheel drive truck only. So this truck is rated at 9,000 pounds. The EcoBoost engine is the flagship engine now for the Fords because of its torque. Even though it's a V6 with twin turbo, it can tow more than a 5-liter V8 can. The 12,200 pound best-in-class towing, the truck has to be a regular cab, meaning you don't have either a extended cab or a full 4-door like this one. It has to be rear-wheel drive, 8-foot bed, and the 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine. Then you can tow 12,200 pounds. Now if this truck had the 3.5-liter EcoBoost, you would be able to tow around 11,000 pounds, sitting the way it is right now. If you guys want more information and the full towing guide for the Ford F-150s, just go to ford.com/tow guide. I might be slightly wrong on that right now, but I'll put a little annotation on the screen right now so you guys have the exact web address if you want to look into exactly what your future truck or the truck that you have right now can actually tow. But we're going to move over right over here, and then we're going to take a look at another truck here and another package that is new for 2017. Some of you might remember that for a few years the STX trim level was available for the F-150, and it was discontinued in 2015 when the new body style F-150s came out. Now it is back. This is a trim that was in between the XL and XLT. You get a little different styling. This one is equipped with nicer wheels. As As you can see here, it has 20-inch wheels. This one has the trailer tow mirrors as well. Don't have the keys for this one here, but it actually is equipped with different cloth, and you can also get an infotainment screen now as well. So this is actually an XL trim, but the STX package is now available for the XLs. So if you want a truck that is not quite an XLT like this one over here, but not really want a complete base model work truck XL, you can now get the STX again. Now what we're going to do is jump inside and take a look at the interior and what's different for an XLT with this sport package here. But before we do that, I'm going to let you guys know that I drove this truck yesterday and I made a video of it. So if you want to see how the F150 with the 5-liter V8 drives and sounds, then please click on the video that pops up on your screen right now, or the link that is popping up. So for the driving part of this review, please see that video. Alright, so let's jump inside, and we'll start with the back seat here. The F-150 has massive amounts of legroom and headroom in a crew cab F-150. In a crew cab configuration. So you can fold the seats up here, and this right here is just floor mats and stuff. This is a brand new truck, so they just put it right back here. But what you will notice as well is that it has a completely flat loading floor, which is nice if you need to throw a bunch of stuff in here as well. And we have USB ports back here, part of the 302A package, and a full power plug, and also a 12 volt. Then you have your climate vents here. Now, as you can see when I jump in the truck here, I'm 6'2", a lot of leg room, knee room, and headroom. You can fit a couple Shaquille O'Neals back here without a problem at all. Take a quick look at the door here, and cup holders and different cubby and storage spaces that you have. Alright, so for the sport package version of the XLT, you get a unique cloth that is actually black sport cloth. That's what it's called, instead of the steel gray that I have in my truck, or the Adobe or medium light camel. I can't remember what they call it now. That it's light cloth. I don't pay it much attention because I don't like it. I would never get a vehicle with light interior cloth. Recipe for disaster when it comes to stains and stuff. And we'll see here the same design of the doors and everything. I love this new design of the doors. That actually came in 2015. You have power windows, obviously power mirrors. No memory settings for seats in an XLT trim level. No power folding mirrors either in an XLT. See here we got power pedals, your light switches, turn it all the way to the right for your automatic headlights. And then here we have the box lighting. We'll take a quick look at that. It's light outside now, but if you hit this button here, the top light comes on, and also the LED box lighting that is on each side of the bed, as you can see right there. Turn that off, and then we'll jump inside. And then my favorite part of the interior in a XLT trim level with the sport package is that you get a console shifter. Instead of having it located here on the column like most trucks, you have it on the console, which is a very nice feature. If you buy a Lariat or above trim levels of the F150, this is what you get. But it's very nice that you can buy an XLT and get this feature as well. As we see here in the console, we got plenty of room here, cup holders, storage compartment here with 2 USB ports. Close that by clicking right there. And here in the armrest, tons of room here as well. This is removable for extra storage. Got a 12 volt down there. Everything else is pretty much the same when it comes to the way the interior looks in the 2017 F150. We're going to start it up here. By the way, if I didn't show you that already, key has switchblade function. We'll start over here by the touchscreen. For 2016, Sync 3 became available for the F-150s, which is an awesome upgrade. It's a so much better system than the My Ford Touch that I have in my 2015 Ford F-150. But for 2017, Apple CarPlay is now available for Sync 3. I made a video of that a little while ago here, so if you guys are interested in seeing how that works, you have a link that pops up on your screen. You can click that, and there's a little short review of Apple CarPlay for Sync 3. But otherwise, I've gone through this infotainment system many times. Very responsive system where you have a menu bar down here that is always accessible. It scrolls like a smart tablet. Just very user-friendly and responsive when it comes to the clicking of the screen. If we move down here on the center stack, simple climate controls, heated seats, where you want the fan to blow, and so on. Then you have your shift on the fly here, 2 high, 4 low. Pull it out for the locking rear differential. Then we also have the Ford exclusive trailer backup assist, where you can actually steer your trailer. Steering wheel is also the same. You have cruise control buttons right here, and then navigation buttons for the middle instrument cluster. Display mode, digital speedometer, oil life, and so on. We got trip, fuel, trip meters, and just fuel economy and so on. And then you go down, you got towing, trailer status, bunch of different features here. Big tachometer and speedometer. Now if you get a Lariat or above, you have an 8-inch productivity screen here instead of this 4-inch screen that we're looking at right now. The instrument cluster will look a little different. Then you have voice command capabilities here.
Please say a command.
Frank Sinatra.
Tuning to Frank Sinatra.
Excellent voice command capabilities in all the Fords actually, where depending on what trim level you have, you can tell the vehicle pretty much anything. Like as you saw right now, what type of music you want to listen to, you can tell it what climate you want. You know, when your phone is synced up, obviously you make phone calls just by telling it who you want to call or what number you want to dial, and so on. If we move over here, we have another AC outlet, 12 volt here. And then we go up here. One thing my wife doesn't like is that an XLT trim level, like we have as well, does not get vanity mirrors with lights. You have mirrors though. Same thing on the other side. And then up here, We have the power sliding rear window. And then just your light switches up here. Now, I am 6'2", and obviously this is a truck. It should have a lot of room, which it does. I mean, headroom is phenomenal. I don't care how tall you are. I mean, you'll definitely fit in this truck. Same with the rear seat, or for the rear passengers. We'll rev it a little bit. This is why I love this engine. It sounds so good just stock. Alright guys, that was my review of the 2017 Ford F150 XLT with the Sport Package. Let me know what you think of the F150s. Do you like the chrome better, or do you like this Sport Package look where it's more body colored bumpers and so on, black grille? And if this was your first time visiting the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.